Live. We are live. We're live on Instagram, and we are about to go live on YouTube here. Let's see when it comes. There we go. All right. And we are off today. So you are at Wall Street sizing up the YouTube channel. I am streaming live on stocktrade.tips Instagram account. This is the stocks to watch weekend. This is the stocks to buy. This is the quick hits. This is where we have 4 stocks today. I really have 3, but I've got a bonus stock as well. We've got 1 Fintech, we've got 2 Biotechs, and we've got 1 wholesale coffee company. It's very interesting. So we're going to go quick, guys. This is, essentially what we do on this channel is the same thing we do at stocktrade.tips. We follow the hedge funds, right? Stocktrade.tips has one goal, and that goal is to help you profit off the insider positions of the hedge funds, right? So again, here we go. Try to keep up. Our first stock, I'm going to put it on YouTube. You'll see it on the screen. And there we go. It's GDOT. GDOT is Green Dot Corporation. Now, Green Dot is prepaid cards. You see them mostly in Walmarts, right? But they are a fintech company, and they're coming on strong. It's GDOT, right? GDOT is the ticker. Now, here's the thing with GDOT. Starboard Value hedge fund sized up, right? They sized up with about 1 million more shares. They now own about 5.2 million shares of GDOT, Green Dot Corporation, right? It's about a $260 million position. They're up about 6% on the trade. They have been in the stock since it looks like a year ago, and they've sized up on it a couple times, but now they've got almost 1 million shares they sized up with again on January 27th. The price target is 62. It's trading about 50 right now. There's not a whole lot of short interest on it. Here's the thing. The earnings forecast is 42% to the upside in 2021. 96% of its shares are held by Wall Street institutions. That includes 321 institutions hold this stock. So it's a very good stock. It's a stock. I was probably going to send out to the SMS subscribers, but they'll be watching this as well. So wanted to let you know that is GDOT. Next up is going to be ZYME. Now ZYME is a biotech, right? It's Zymeworks is its name. Zymeworks was basically sized up on Baker Brothers Advisors. They are a huge hedge fund, and they only bought about 50,000 shares. They have a total position though of about 5 million shares, or 10% of the entire company, right? And so they're literally sitting on about $150 million position here. They've only got a 4% uplift since the trade, right? And so I would think that they'd want to get a little bit more. Again, they didn't buy a lot of shares, but again, they've got 5 million shares invested in this. They've been investing in Zymeworks since 2018, it looks like. Here's the thing. The price target, let me change it on the channel here. The price target is very interesting. It's $59. $59 is currently trading on at 45, right? 87% of all its stock is held by Wall Street institutions, including Perceptive Advisors, who is knows biotech very, very well. The revenue forecast is going to be positive 45% this year. Here's the thing. It just took a tumble all the way from about $55, $56, $57, all the way down to where it sits now, close to $35. And the reason is that its cancer drug didn't meet expectations or projections of its phase 1 cancer drug. And so that's dropped it down. So this is a very good time probably to buy the dip. Again, I'm not trying to give you financial advice. I'm just following what the hedge funds do, right? So Please do your own due diligence. Anything that I say is strictly for commentary and strictly for my own good in these stocks. That's ZYME. Next up is going to be CTMX. Now, by the way, Zyme, ZYME, this is the second time in 30 days that somebody has sized up on Zyme. I believe the other one was Perceptive Advisors, as they are the biggest shareholder of ZYME. Next up is going to be CTMX. Now, CTMX, I sent out to the subscribers about a week ago. Or no, it was this week. Now we've had somebody else come back, a second hedge fund to size up called RA Capital. CTMX, let me go to it on the screen here. CTMX, CTMX Therapeutics. They are a biotech, right? RA Capital sized up with all new shares, 3.5 million shares. They now own almost 6% of the company, right? They sized up on January 25th. It's trading at about $7 right now. And again, it's an all new share. It was tough to kind of find a price target here, but looking on Biopharm Catalyst and some other places, I found a price target of $12. Again, it's trading at $7 right now. RA Capital has a $24 million position. They've only gone up 9%. Again, when it's 9%, that's about the range that some of these hedge funds will take and go home, especially if they've gotten that uplift within a week. Here's the thing. This is the second hedge fund in a week that's done this. Price target is $12. 193 institutions own this stock, right? 85% of their entire outstanding stock shares are held by Wall Street, including Perceptive, again, State Street, and RTW Investments, which have all, we see them probably, I'd say, at least once or twice a month. They size up on a lot of companies. They get in and get out. Again, this is an all new buy. So I see this as them probably getting in and getting out. But that 9%, I bet they're still in to see if they can ride the upside here, right? It is in kind of a dip, and it could move 50% to the upside. Again, this is just for my knowledge, and what I say on here is not financial advice. Again, earnings. All right, here's the thing about CTMX. The earnings forecast, this is the earnings, not the revenue. Earnings forecast for 2021 are down. They expect them not to earn as much money as they did in 2021. You can see why, because they had they've had some issues. But for the most part, we believe with the number of institutions in this and the hedge funds that are in it, that this is probably a very, very good stock, at least from what we can tell. All right, the next one is, so that was CTMX or CTMX Therapeutics. The next one is very interesting. It's a wholesale coffee and tea, right? It's the ticker is FARM. That's FARM. Guys, you can see it on the screen there. FARM is a wholesaler of coffee and tea. Now, why am I putting them on there? So here's the important part that you need to know about FARM, or Farmer Brothers. Mario Gambale, Gameco Investors, right? He's been on Wall Street for 40, 50 years. He's a very, very wise and knowledgeable man. But here's the thing. He hits it and he quits it, right? Now, he has been in this stock. He's been trading in and out of the stock literally since 2013. So that's pretty big. Let me tell you why, right? Because this guy, Mario Gambale, is a veteran at this. And once he tags on to a stock, he trades in and out. He sized up with 500,000 shares. He now owns about 1 million shares, or 5% of the company. He sized up with 500,000 shares on January 20th, right? So he's got about a $5 million position. He's only up 2%. Let me tell you about Mario Gambale. He don't just get 2%, guys. He doesn't get 2%. This guy gets 10, 15, 20, 30, 50% upside. And he does it pretty quick. So if you look at the stock, right, I believe it's up at the end of Friday, but he's still only up 2%. Believe me, he wants a far bigger return than 2%. So let's talk about the stock. 91% of all outstanding shares are held by institutions, right? 109 institutions hold it, including Adage Capital, right, and Russell Investments, who are very, very big into really stocks that they can be in a week or a month and then get out of, right? So the revenue forecast is forecasted to grow 11%. Again, it's just a wholesale and coffee tea. It's not like tech. It's not going to have this phenomenal growth, right? Again, the revenue is forecast to grow at 11%. It is risky, right? And it's down 56% in 12 months. So why would all these investors, 109 institutions, be in a stock that is down 56% over the last 12 months, right? It's got big debt. It's got insider selling. It's got low volume. It's got low market cap. So the only thing that I can tell that is a catalyst right now is that they just did a strategic partnership with High Brew Coffee. So they're going to be supplying them. That would create some uplift for the revenue forecast, right? So all of these guys are sitting on only, or at least Mario for sure is sitting on a 2% upside. He's going to want more. And that is why I would play this stock. That is just me. You need to understand risk sizing, you need to understand risk management, and you need to do your own due diligence. So there you have it. Those are the stocks to watch for the Monday morning opening bell. All right, we do this every week on the weekends, and then during the week, I do stream as well. I do today's trader news. I think I'm going to change that to stocks to watch news. So just be looking for that. Again, we are sponsored by StockTrade.tips. They have one goal, and one goal is to help you profit off the insider positions of hedge funds. So with that being said, guys, have a great weekend. Watch your six, go hard in the paint. We'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.